Well, John, feels like it's been a while. How are you? How have things been at the training ground?
Yeah, it's been good. We've had a couple of good blocks of training that allows us, allows us a bit of rest, the international break, and then to get back in. Have a good block at the back end of last week with those 3 days, and back in. We're in the second of those 3 days now, leading up into the Leicester game. And yeah, it's been good. Obviously, coming off the back of a win, spirits are high. We've not lost too many to internationals this time round, so we've still got 4 that are away. But a good training group here, and it's been a really good couple of weeks.
Looking back, obviously had 3 games in 7 days. How crucial was the timing of the break just to get some rest into the lads?
Yeah, I think it was. I think the output for that week was as high as it's ever been for us, certainly since I've been at the football club over a 3-game period over that week. So I think we put a huge amount of effort into those 3. Ipswich was a really tough game against a very athletic side. Everybody that was at the Watford game would have seen how much we had to put into that against the athleticism that Watford displayed, and then playing top of the league, it's always going to be a really tough shift. So I think that the timing of the break was good, but we have to be prepared for those. We've now got a couple of chunks before the next international break where we've got 3-game weeks, and they're against very, very good sides. The next one after this, we've got 2 away games in that, so we've got to be really prepared to travel, to rest, to recover, and to make sure we're at it.
What's been the real focus since you've been back at the training ground?
I think the first part of the international break was just about getting the lads sort of back into the rhythm of things, and then probably more conditioning side rather than looking a huge amount at the sort of tactical setup going into the next couple of weeks. And then we've gone back to being a bit more tactically focused over the last couple of days, and we will be again tomorrow.
Been keeping up with those away on internationals at all?
Yes, yeah. Terry was in the squad last night. Unfortunately, didn't come on. Mackenzie scored. Which was really positive. Hayden in the squad, and Mousinho played 60 minutes the other night. So they still haven't got any of those back, but we're getting Terry back tomorrow, and so hopefully, once the lads sort of drip feedback, we'll have a full squad on Friday.
On the theme of squad availability, what's the latest injury news? How's Josh Murphy?
Yeah, Josh is okay. We will see him at some point this week, whether it's the Leicester game or the Coventry game, I'm not sure, but hopefully we'll see him at the very latest against Stoke. Everything else, I think, is as we had prior to the international break, so we haven't picked up any new injuries. Hopefully the lads coming back from the international duty will be absolutely fine, and we'll be in a good spot.
Leicester up next. What are you expecting from them?
They are an excellent side, as you'd expect from a side coming down from the Premier League. And I know they've not necessarily managed to, because of a couple of restrictions, managed to make a huge amount of signings or make any signings, but some of the players they've got absolutely Premier League quality, running right through the 11. So managed by Marty's done a brilliant job since he's gone in there. I think steadying the ship since the relegation. They're playing some very, very good football, and as we always expect, we think it's going to be a really tough game, and we have to make sure that we're right on top of ourselves to make sure we go and compete.
7:45 kickoff on a Saturday. It can't be something you've come up against sort of much in your career, I guess.
No, I think it's the first time. Originally it was scheduled in for 3 o'clock on the Saturday. I think the rugby then released their fixtures, so the game was moved. But something we have to deal with, and something a bit different. We're used to plenty of 7:45s on a Tuesday night, so the fact it's on a weekend's no different for us.
Does that change much in terms of preparation at all, or not really?
No, not really. We just got to treat it like it's one of those games where we travel on the Monday and we have a late kickoff on the Tuesday, and we're used to plenty of those. We had loads of them last year, so and all the boys have done that hundreds of times in their career, so no different.
Does the slightly later kickoff affect things for Tuesday's game against Coventry, or is it just focus on Saturday?
I don't think so. I mean, it's just a couple of hours less in terms of the recovery, but I don't think that's going to make a huge amount of difference. The fact that we're coming home to Fratton on Tuesday, we've got the home game again on Saturday, will hopefully help us out. It certainly did off the back of that Ipswich game, coming back and playing Watford and Middlesbrough, and so in terms of the physical preparation, it'll just be as normal. Off
the back of that Middlesbrough victory, it's another team on Saturday who are sort of favoured to be up the top of the league. How much confidence can you take from the win at Fratton Park before the international break?
There's probably a couple of bits I think the lads need to take confidence from. The win at Fratton Park, the fact that we've had some away games against some very tough sides that are promotion favourites early on in the season, Southampton, West Brom, Ipswich, and obviously competed in the first 2 of those games and got the draw. Pretty close to getting something against Ipswich. So I think the lads should take a lot of confidence from that and the Middlesbrough result, and really bounce into the game. And we've ultimately got nothing to lose going up to Leicester and challenging a side who will be wanting to get back to the Premier League.
And I know it's nothing out of the ordinary in terms of selling out for a game on a Saturday, but a Saturday at 7:45 when fans might not be able to get back or struggle with that, it's some going, isn't it?
Yeah, which obviously when the fixture was changed initially, There were some concerns around fans and travel, and that's obviously going to be the case. It's going to be difficult to get back, and it's not going to be a normal Saturday fixture where, I know what it's like trying to get back to Portsmouth. It's almost impossible after a late fixture. I've tried it a couple of times, so fair play to all of those fans, because I said to the football club when the fixture first got moved, it's a shame, and it's a bit annoying for the fans, but ultimately they're going to go in, they're going to travel in numbers. It's going to make no difference in terms of the support. We're still going to sell out, and it's an amazing part of the football club.